message. I want to talk about life being a marathon versus a competition. There are so many souls on the planet that have this misconception with competing with other souls and failing to realize that the only competition that there is within themselves. When you see another soul's life thriving and they in the physical reality, it's purely evident that they're winning at life. It's because they committed to the marathon within themselves, focusing on themselves, improving themselves, and bettering their self. Friends and family, life is not a race. It's not a competition. The only competition is with yourself. You are to be better than your yesterday. You are to be better than your last week. You are to be better than your last month. Your yesterday. Did I say that already? I think I did. Better than your 5 minutes ago. Okay? That's what it's about. It's not about looking over in the next lane at the next person and what they got going on and what they're doing. No. You need to focus on you. Focus on your lane or you will crash and burn. It's a marathon. It's not a competition. It's not a race. I could care less about what the next person is doing. Okay? I might notice their improvement, their progress, or the lack thereof. I could care less. I'm focusing on me. You got to have laser sharp, okay, focus on you. Okay? If you observe great people, successful people, prosperous people, you observe them and watch how they move, watch how they think, listen to the things that they speak about, how they perceive life, success. It sounds totally different from somebody who's trying to be like the next person. You know, we got all this copycat, cloning, doppelganger energy out here. It's ridiculous. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle for reminding us to remember that life is a marathon. Okay? You gotta start strong to finish strong. Okay? There's a lot of weakness going on. Okay? People's thought processes are weak. Their emotional processes are weak. Their physical performance is weak. You observe successful people, they have strong minds. They read a lot of books. They take in very strong energy. They respect and honor and value wisdom, intellect, intelligence. So many want to be successful and prosperous, but they don't want to do the work. don't want to put the work in. They want the easy, instant, quick way. Okay, you can have that. But don't get mad and don't feel no type of way when you see somebody who put the hard work in and they got the results to show for it. All this hateration and hater mentality going on because you focusing on the next person lane, that's not intelligent. That's not wisdom. Okay? So many claim to have wisdom, but they have the lack thereof. Okay? The energetic mathematics is not adding up. The only competition is with yourself. You should be improving yourself. That's it, and that's all. People see the end result. They don't see the process. They don't see that time when it's with that individual, it's just them and divine. It's just them and source. It's just them and God. And they are getting to work. They are transmuting and transforming all that internal weakness that is within people, that is holding them back, holding them up, and blocking them from the dream life, the proper, prosperous life, the successful life that they feel they deserve. You are in competition with your current self, your past self, and your future self. Your future self looks nothing like your current self and your past self. What you want for your life requires a prerequisite transformational process. You can't get to your future self thinking the same way you think right now, with the same belief systems you have now, and the same way how you show up emotionally right now, or even physically. Because all of it ties in together, is intertwined together. Your mental self, your emotional self, and your physical self. Too many people on the planet want the blessing without the lessons. And that's just ass backwards stupidity. Because Earth is to liking of a school. Life is about learning. It's filled with so many lessons. Okay? Some are getting it and some are not. Anybody that's competing with you, they got it all wrong. Let them compete with you. Ignore the competition. Because the only competition there is with yourself. Anybody that's competing with you is not vibrating in the energy of maturity. They're childish. Because somebody who's mature can care less about what the next person is doing or what they got. You know? Truthfully. Your future self is your healed self. You can't take your traumas and your wounds and your pains and your disappointments and your sadness with you to your future self. Your future self is dependent on you to heal so that you can get the life and live the life that you envision for yourself. You got to get out of Denialville. You got to pack up and move out of Denialville, living on Denial Lane. You got to be honest with yourself. The universe respects realness because the universe is a real place. It's not something that's made believe. The cosmos is real. It's not this make believe imaginary place. It's about realness. So you have to show up in realness every day. You got to be real about your bullshit. You got to be real about your fuck shit. You got to be real about the ain't shit parts of yourself. And you have to look at them and examine them closely like a scientist would. This is how you become the alchemist of yourself, of your own life, and how you transform yourself to become your best version of yourself. You got to be honest about what you're lacking, not what you lacking in comparison to somebody else. No, that's not what you do. You examine all your imperfections, all your weaknesses. Can't manifest from weakness. There's a powerful force, a powerful, unstoppable force in all the universe, and it requires power, not weakness. So your insecurities, your fears, your low self-esteem, your lack of confidence, your poor self-image of yourself, these are weaknesses that needs to be changed into strengths, into power. In order for you to manifest and create and co-create with the creator and the creative forces, it requires strengthening your weaknesses, because the universe only knows power. It don't know weakness. Yeah, it knows it, but it's like, okay, whoever wants to create from weakness, okay, you will have weakness, because the universe brings you what you are, not what you want. See, what you want needs to be in alignment with what you are. And that's so many struggle and issue. What they want is not lining up with the energy that they are showing up in. And so much time is valuable on the planet in this lifetime right here. So many are repeating past life lessons and mistakes. You've been given another opportunity in this lifetime to do it better. Otherwise, you're going to continue to just repeat and repeat and repeat. Each lifetime, your soul should be expanding. It's about expansiveness, growth, ascension, enlightenment. So you don't come into the next life with the same fuck shit and bullshit you left behind. Whether you're aware of it or not. You should be making improvements lifetime after lifetime. And so many envy and is jealous about what this next soul got and what they doing. You don't see that came from the work that they put in previous lifetimes. They earned that. They earned who they are. They earned that frequency, value, and measurement. They earned it from the work they put in. You don't have to have been there to see it. There are energies here. They're not playing. They are not playing. They know why they're here, and they are getting to work, and they are doing the work. The audacity of anybody to feel any kind of way about that. The nerve, the audacity. That's like a child. That's like a child in kindergarten level getting mad at the senior 12th grader. They did everything they needed to do, grade level, to graduate, to get to that level. What are you talking about? Excuse me? And it's like, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm observing. And I don't, my old soul cannot make sense of how, I don't care how many years I got on earth. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, okay? Because I mean, my old soul is advanced, okay? How I grasp life. And it's like, man, it trips me out. It really does. It really does. Some have some nerve. They really do. They really do. And it's just goofy to me. The goofiness. It's like, it don't work like that. Life don't work like that. And this spiritual life and journey don't work like that. So many are spiritual babies, spiritual children, and they trying to step to a whole spiritual grown soul, old soul, advanced soul that got the wisdom to back it up. How they show up in the love frequency to back it up. Their level of self-control to back it up. Because an adult, a grown person, not to control themselves. A mature energy has self-control. A child is wild and loose and don't have no structure, no organization, no self-control. It needs to be told what to do, when to sit down, when to speak, when to be quiet. And so many energies out here are just childish. They lack maturity. And they create so much drama, stress, headache. It's like, where's your mammy and your pappy? It's like Mother Goddess and Father God gotta come check you. Because you out of pocket. You are all the way out of pocket. And you worried about and concerned about what somebody else got going on and how their life is progressing and what. Worry about you. You came in this life by yourself. You're going to leave this MF by yourself. you have not changed anything or improved anything, whether it's your mentality, your emotional state, your physical state, your financial condition, you will return back here with the same challenges and the same issues. Your focus is in the wrong place. You're focusing on the wrong shit. You're supposed to be here undoing past generations, previous generations of stuff that has been passed down spiritually, energetically, vibrationally through your bloodline. I bet some of y'all ancestors looking like, what is you doing? What are you doing? You wasn't supposed to be out there in earth school doing all of that. I bet some of y'all ancestors like, come on, you supposed to be doing better than what we did. What are you doing? You worrying about them. They doing what they supposed to be doing. They ancestors is guiding them and rewarding them and supporting them and protecting them. You know, you see them memes, right, with the angels, and they be sitting with their head down, like, you know, because some souls, they angel team just be, they like, man, I'm working so hard. It's like you ain't giving them nothing to work with. Hey, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. Hey. .23 on the time of this recording. Baby, season to season. We got winter, spring, summer, fall. We got cycle changes of the moon. Okay? And people's lives are staying the same. Okay? Look at your life and observe nature. Okay? Things are changing. You gotta change with it. Change with it. Child. Well, that's what I wanted to bring to you all, family and friends. All right. Until next time, I send y'all love, light, and harmony. Be the most healed, highest version of you. I'm Be the Alchemist. Until next time, peace out.